welcome to my channel with me, Emily D, and I'm so happy you're here. So today is Makeup Monday, ladies, and I'm going to collab with Glitzzy Gem. We will be using this Laura Geller Wildflower Wishes palette today. And I received this palette from Ashley Lorraine, so thank you. This is a very beautiful palette with some fun fall colors. I would use this for spring as well. So we did use random number generators, so I sent her a set of random numbers and she sent me mine, and the numbers that were chosen for me was numbers 2, 3, 7, 12, and 14. So number 2 is called Coneflower, which is this shimmer up here. Number 3 is Marigold, which is this neutral matte. Number 7 is Magnolia, which is this burnt color up here. Number 12 is Cosmos, which is this kind of grayish brown. And number 14 is Xena, which is this deepest color out here. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes and I've done my base face products. So let's get into this look. I'm going to go in with this little fluffy brush. This came in the Moods palette by Laura Sanchez. I'm going to start with the shade called Marigold, and it is that tan shade right there. So that is going to go right below my brow bone just to give a base color to blend other shades with. And it is pigmented. I could see it picking up on my end, so I hope you all will be able to notice that. It is a very natural color though compared to my skin tone, but it is very pretty. So that's not even going into my crease. It is right below the brow bone. So I will be doing both eyes today. So how was y'all's weekend? I hope it was great. This is my second time filming this video. I did try to do it a day ago and my baby was up and playing and he was just squealing so loud and I couldn't edit it. It was a little hard to edit it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try again another day and do it the right way. So he is taking a nap right now. Hopefully he'll stay put while I do this look really quick. Okay, so there is that little tan shade laid down. Now number 7. Number 7 was Magnolia. So I'm going to go in with this shade here. And that one is going to go more into my crease. So I'm going to use this Urban Decay Vices brush. So there is more domed, fluffy end, and this one is more dense to it. So let's go into Magnolia, and that one is going to go into my crease and blend it up with that light shade. So that one is more pigmented. That is a very pretty color. So into the crease. And I am fading it all the way in. Okay, now I'm just gonna buff it going up. And today is a busy day. I'm doing laundry today and getting all the house things done. So it's been a busy morning for me. But it usually is a busy morning for most moms. They're always doing something. Whether if it's dishes, laundry, house chores, or always things to get done, aren't they? Alright, so there is that shade blended up. That is a very pretty shade. It is a little vibrant. So let's blend it in a little bit more on this side. Okay, there we go. I don't know if y'all can hear the AC unit turn on or the wind is blowing. If it bothers you all, let me know and I'll figure something out to cover up the vent while I film. So there is that shade laid into the crease. So I'm going to go in with a shade called Cosmos. And that one is this kind of grayish brown right there. And that is going to go laid all over my lid. So let's go in with more kind of, there we go, like this one. This one is a Maybelline shadow brush. So it is a little more smaller. And this is just going to get laid all over my lid. This shade kind of does match my shirt. It's kind of like an olive green color. It is a deeper kind of green, but I think it'll match the eye look. I think I can make it work. So this is just going all over the eyelid. Alright, so now let's do the other eye. Just blend it up a little bit. There we go. And it's okay if that back end, the back hair is a little not covered up with the shade, because I'm going to go in with a different color anyway back there. I'm going to use that very deep brown shade. But this one, I need to make sure it is blended upright with that vibrant little burnt color. It's kind of like a burnt orange, it looks like. And all over the front of the lid. So I'm happy that there was at least one shimmer rolled out for me. I was excited to try out these shimmers, this palette. It blends very beautifully. It is a very nice one. So I know I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, so there is that shade laid down all over the eyelid. And it is kind of a deeper color. Alright, so now for the outer corner, I'm going to go into the shade called Xena. And Xena is this deep brown right there. And I'm going to go in with the other end of this Urban Decay brush. And that is going to get tapped out here in the outer corner. And blend it into that kind of greenish gray shade. But I am just keeping it focused on my lid mostly. I'm not going to try to buff it up too much. Just want to leave it on the lid area. Now for this side, looks like I need to blend out that shade just a little bit more. The magnolia on this side doesn't look as smooth as the other side, but I can go back and fix that real quick. So there is that deep brown lid in the outer corner, and you know what, I'm just going to drag it just a little bit into the crease, just a little bit. Okay, so let's go back and buff out that one shade. I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush just to blend it out. Alright, there we go. That looks a lot better now. And now let's go back in with this Maybelline brush and really concentrate it on that edge. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Now they look a little more matching. So now for my lower lash line real quick, I'm going to grab this paddle brush I always use, and for the center part, I'm going to go in with a shade called Cosmos, which was that avocado kind of gray color, and that is going to go in the middle of my lash line, buff out to the back. So I'm going to start with that one, and I'm also going to go into Xena, which was the deep brown shade, and that will go in the outer corner of my lash line. Let's buff in this kind of grayish green color. And now Xena is a deep brown. That is just coming right out here in the outer corner of the lashes. The lower lash line. Alright, so there we go, that is done. So now for my shimmer, I'm going to get a paddle brush. I guess I'll use this tiny little paddle brush here. This one is by Coastal Scents. So the shimmer was Coneflower, which is this one right there, number 2. And that is going to go on my inner corner, the little tear duct area. I'm also going to drag it just a little bit over that kind of smoky color, so give it a little highlight on the top. Not all the way through though, just maybe a third of the eyelid. And then it's also going to go lined along my lower lash line, just on the front half of it. And then I'm also going to highlight my brow bone with this shade as well. So let's go ahead and do the other eye real quick. This is a very pretty shimmer. It really does give it a good pop. And I noticed if you keep layering it, it just gets more intense. That is very pretty. So this is going to the middle of the lower lash line. And now just to highlight the brow bone. It's barely tapping there. I don't want it to be too intense. This is a very neutral kind of look. It is very pretty. So I did get a little too much there, so let's go ahead and dab it, and now let's swipe it up here. There we go. Alright, so now let me go ahead and I could go ahead and do my lips with you all. I'm going to use this Clean Color lip liner. This one is in the shade Burgundy. So there is this lip liner. I'm gonna grab a little mirror. I'm gonna line my lips, and the lipstick I'll be using is the one that I have in my Partners in Cream. So that is the CoverGirl Toasted Almond Lipstick. I think it's a very pretty lipstick, especially for fall. And I will apply my mascara, and I'll be back to show the final look. So this is the final eye look, and for my mascara I just applied my Blink eyelash primer, and then I put on this Tristique mascara. And I do like the wand on this Tristique mascara. It works a lot better now that I have rehydrated it, and the wand is kind of like an hourglass shape, so it is very nice and I have been enjoying it. But I have noticed that it does transfer, like after like maybe 5 hours I'll start to notice transferring on my under eyes there, and it's just really driving me nuts now. But thank you for spending some time with me today on this Makeup Monday, ladies, and check out Miss Glitzzy Gem's eye look. Bye. I'll see you on my next video.